Here I got my little toddler nephew running around, and he's loving some Kingdom Hearts 2. Alright, Tommy, you wanna go see? Let's go see. I can't be mean about him. Who's this? He's loving this, man. He's like enthralled by it. Oh, ooh, what's that? Ready? Who's gonna be here, Tommy? Uh-huh. Oh, look it! Oh no, we gotta get Pooh Bear. There's Tigger and Eeyore, Piglet, Rabbit. Look it. God, the grammar in the 100-Acre Wood. Tommy, I'm not going to talk too much smack because you love this, but I know, it's fun, right? Look it. Okay, let's go find him. Oh, that spinning scares me. You ready? What do we got to do? The courage gauge. Gosh, I hate that. Once the courage gauge has emptied, your friends will begin to panic. Okay, ready, Tommy? Let's go. Here we go, Tommy. What's happening? Come on, guys. Let's go. We got this. Whoa, fell on the ice. Ready? Oh, that stops them. Come on. And go. Yeah, you're right. You got it. You ready? Where do we get out of here, dude? Shoot, man! Move forward! Come on! Come on, come on, come on, guys! Uh-huh, I know. We gotta get through here. Oh, I fell. Oh, come on. Come on, guys! Get up! Oh god, I almost just knocked Tigger out, didn't I? Oh god, I thought that was the end of it. I think we did it, Tommy. I think we did it, Tommy. But I could be lost. We could be making this whole thing up. Are you laughing at me? Good to know. A 2-year-old is laughing in my face. Where's this idiot Pooh at? Sorry, I won't call Pooh an idiot again. You guys ready? Oh, no! I slipped! Look at silly guy. Gosh, no wonder they give you 4. Oh, we found him! Look it! Oh my gosh, Tommy, it's Pooh Bear! Oh, we found him!
There you are. Hey,
what's up? My nephew loves it. Yes, tell the people. Say I love this. So it allows Abby to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Watch me and play Kingdom Hearts.
Did you find him?
No, I looked and looked.
No, because I'm a menace to my community. Sorry, Tommy, I won't talk bad about Pooh anymore.
Oh, Pooh boy! So there you are. But Tigger,
It's so
did
good.
you have to bounce me so bouncy?
But Pooh is a menace to his community. He breaks into Rabbit's house. He eats all his food. What else? Oh, destroys property of Eeyore's all the time.
I do hope a Jagular hasn't gone and gobbled up my friend.
They all have terrible grammar.
Now try to remember, Pooh. Isn't Sora the one you're looking for?
Oh, how cute is that? Do you need help getting up, bud? Well, I don't know why you did that.
Oh, the Jagular.
Did you crash?
No,
My nephew likes to pretend he's
your tummy
Lightning McQueen
grumbling.
and he crashed. You
must
gotta
be
get up and
hungry.
finish the race.
Come on, let's head home and see if we can find you some honey.
I'd like
Stop that.
Sora.
Pooh,
You just ate all
you
of Rabbit's
finally
honey.
remembered.
Oh, not you.
Remembered what, Sora?
Pooh,
He is a menace.
I like it ever so much when you're cheerful, Sora.
Pooh is an absolute menace to his
Me
community.
too, Pooh.
That's why when it went into public domain and
there's
they're
a
like,
bit
oh,
of a
make a
rumbling
horror
in my
film. I'm like, no,
tummy.
just tell the truth. He's a
all
menace
right,
to his
then
society.
let's go home.
Oh my god, he's got a nub? Since when did Pooh have stumps? How long has Pooh had stumps, Tommy? Oh god, we're getting keyblades up the wazoo. Oh good. Are we done? Man, are we done with this yet? I'm at the point in Kingdom Hearts 2 where I don't remember these things, so... Tommy, I know that Donald in that Funko case looks real appealing to you, but it's behind a whole bunch of stuff that if it falls, it's gonna break, so please don't. Thank you, I appreciate it. Plus, I gave you 2 Funko Pops already. For real! I'm so serious. I should. Pooh is a menace to the 100-acre wood and needs to be kicked out. He really does, though. He truly needs to be thrown out. What is this? Oh. Okay, so what do we have to do now? I feel like there's so much to do in Kingdom Hearts 2. What's up? Do you want me to come with you somewhere? Because... Wait, did we just do... Tommy, you threw me all off. What do you want over there? I'll get you something, but it depends on what it is. Oh, bud. Here, check out, there's a Godzilla. No, we can't take Donald down. Let me have that one. Here's a Godzilla. Oh, yeah, cool. Take the tumbler, the Batman tumbler. You can play with that. Do you want Godzilla? He can hang out there. Okay, cool. Watch this. It's super cool. The tumbler goes by itself. Super cool, right? Check that out. But not the stuff that'll be worth money one day. Oh god. Super cool tumbler, Batman, The Dark Knight. Okay. I've just found out that if there's little bubbles above the world, that means I have to go do stuff there. So, where is there bubbles above the world? Here it is. You want... Hey, bud. That's Hannibal Lecter. Tommy. Super cool tumbler, right? This tumbler is sweet.
There's nothing wrong with my design. It's flawless. There must be something
Oh, this
wrong
jerk.
with the parts those imbeciles brought me.
I love the word imbecile. It's so good.
I need to find better assistants.
Oh, I'm gonna go live with Movie Lovers Unite at 8 o'clock? Let me double check. We're gonna break down the Marilyn Monroe trailer. But Marilyn Monroe had a super sad life. And I guess it's off of a book. So I don't know. I don't know what they're all gonna be. I just hope they don't glamorize it, is all. Oh, hell yeah. Well, it used to have a totally different... It's kind of weird, because this originally was supposed to be just about Game of Thrones, and me and other people were doing it, and they backed out on me. It had a whole different name, whole other everything. And so then I was like, no, I want it to feel like it feels when we're on the assembly line, all yelling to each other about what we're watching and playing and reading. And I was like, so why don't I call it Motor City Nerds? And I just like it.
These presents must belong to Santa Claus. so I thought I'd better return.
Plus, we're so underrepresented. Hey, bud, that's like, oh, that's like 30 pounds. You're gonna knock that over and hurt yourself. That's a giant dire wolf. I'm sorry. That's a broken ring light, but you can take Godzilla.
I'm finished with Christmas fantasies. You know that.
Ah, yeah, you got it. Oh, Tommy, stressing me out.
Hold on to the seat. What, this? It's just a costume.
I love her too, but her life is very sad. It's very well, all of like it's the same as like Judy Garner, all of them like just pumped full of pills and forced to work and everybody groping them and doing whatever they want to them to keep their job. It's just like super sad. And then she like finally married the guy she loved, and at least Marilyn Monroe had that, but like essentially they just told her whole life like you ain't good enough, and that's why she didn't get like bigger roles or was able to like sing and stuff. And so I just hope I don't like it when biopics are like let's make up that they were so like one thing that bothered me about Bohemian Rhapsody was that they were like, oh, Freddie, we all have to go home to our children and our families now. And it's like, yeah, okay, I'm sure that you all were saying that. BS. And it's like, no, it's because you guys are alive and you guys don't want to look bad. And it was still a great movie, but I don't like it when they don't. I give
I just thought I'd dress
Ray a lot of credit because he was still alive when that was made, and they didn't shy away from his heroin use or anything like that. So it's like I appreciate when they're real. So it's like I hope this movie. I haven't watched the trailer. We're gonna watch it together tonight on the channel, but I just hope they don't like try to glamorize her life when it's like it wasn't as fun as people think. Yeah, no, yeah, he did. Yep. And she's a brunette. And then they told her, like, no one will care about you if you stay a brunette. And it's like, man, imagine just keep being told, like, you don't sing enough, you're good enough, you don't act good enough, you're just able to look nice and stand around. And by the way, we're all gonna do whatever we want to, and you can't do nothing about it if you want to keep your job. It's, like, sad. But Judy Garner, that's even sadder. Wait, what did Santa just tell us to do? Oh god, back to the factory. Okay, tell me, Elf. Oh, I watched it. I really, really liked it, and I thought that Nicole Kidman did a great job. I love Nicole Kidman though, but I thought she did a great job. I think I'm cutting out because Hobart bit my headphones. But I think Nicole Kidman did a great job, and like Lucille Ball is she was a pioneer. She was a titan. Like nobody was doing what she was doing, and I love her.
No.
And same thing with Ricky Ricardo. Like there was, I mean, it's pretty stereotypical and kind of rough to watch. But back then, it's like there was no Hispanic representation on TV. Tommy!
So you three took them.
Took what?
Please.
You stole the presents.
You have that one. I gave it to you.
It wasn't us.
But it really sounds like fun. Run for it!
What do I got over here, bud? Oh, check this out. I got a boss battle, dude. Get him, Donald. Light him up. Mega duck flare. Oh wait. Is there some type of objective here? Oh, he's knocked out. What am I doing? Damn, dude. Okay, you're knocked out too. Why doesn't it take like? I feel like it should take the. Oh wait, what do I do here? Oh, I gotta box them up. That's. I knew there's a trick to this. Okay, got one. Shit, it came back to. Oh shoot, Tommy, I'm sorry. God, Donald, Goofy, why can't you guys box them up? No! We're playing Kingdom Hearts. Trying to steal my stuff. It's okay. It unplugged me. My sister came to pick up my nephew. He started throwing a fit when he had to leave. And then I was like, you can take the Batman tumbler with you, bud. It's okay. That's what I mean, man. If you have nieces, nephews, kids, and they're at, between like 1 and 3, they get enthralled by this. That's like my go-to thing. Kingdom Hearts. I'm like, especially 2, because Mickey shows up so much. Man, he loves it. I can tell he doesn't, I mean, obviously, he doesn't know what's going on, but he's like Donald and Goofy are there. So I'll chill for a while. What do we gotta do again? Go talk to Santa? Oh yeah, we gotta go to Halloween Town, okay. I do think that Sora's black Christmas outfit is adorable. If you chew up my Godzilla, I swear to God, Hobart. Don't touch my tumbler and don't touch my Godzilla. Oh man, that Godzilla's from like the 80s. I don't think I ever ran around and got... It used to have a big blue flame that shot out of its mouth. It was sweet. But I don't know where the flame went. I'm pretty sure there are chests I'm missing, but we'll come back. I'm so glad that we're done with Winnie the Pooh's menace ass. Okay. I don't think we have any potions or nothing because Goofy wastes them all. I'm just trying to grab a few at a time. Oh, Jack, what are you doing? You're also kind of a menace to your society, but not really. You're just trying to bring cheer. You're feeling down, I understand. Oh! I do love this Heartless design. I think it's very cool. Oh, skateboard? I thought it was so cool, and I'm going to keep bringing this up, that somebody on my stream the other night was like, no, the reason Sora can skateboard is because Roxas can skateboard, and he's inside of Sora. And I'm like, oh my god, that's accurate. And I was like, I like that. That's so cool. Also, Sora was reading at one point in this game, and I was like, can he? He doesn't have a formal education. He left at, like, how old? 13 or 12 or something? Donald, light him up. Destroy this entire graveyard. Oh, what am I doing? I think that my favorite character from The Nightmare Before Christmas, like background character, is the Wolfman. It's pretty cool. What's Master Form? Oh, that's when they both combine with you. I feel like I'm not using it enough. Donald. They wouldn't let Sora have a chainsaw, but they'll let Donald shoot rockets at things? Okay. And they really hit me with the copyright hard every time. AMC has been like, okay, I didn't get a strike, so it's not the end of the world. It just means you can't, and I'm not monetized. It just means you can't make money off something if they hit you with copyright. But any time I'm doing the new Interview with a Vampire stuff, it's like way more hardcore than like when I play this. Like, of course I'm gonna get hit with this because of the Disney music and the characters and stuff. They're like, well, yeah, copyright, but whatever. But when I do the Interview with the Vampire, it puts a big, huge stamp on it in my studio area, and then I'm like, what the hell? And then they send me this scary-sounding email, and they're like, it's not a strike, but... And I'm like, maybe this is why nobody's talking about this show as much, because that's what I was confused about. I go, this show looks great, how come more people aren't talking about it? And then I was like, oh, because AMC is absolutely hammering down on anybody that shows any footage, even a clip. And at first I thought, yeah, it's just, oh god, what am I doing? Let's just do this. Damn, man, come on, Sora. Damn. Jeez, man, these things are like murking me. And they're stabbing me with knife hands? Are you serious? Okay, that's the thing that I don't understand. I'm like, you wouldn't let these certain designs happen because you were worried about the Disney brand, but you are now having stabby knife hand Jack-in-the-Boxes that look like they're from a Rob Zombie movie. So, you know, that's all okay. Can somebody throw me a potion? Good job, Goofy. Thank you. Give me that gift, mummy. Just look at those. I keep getting distracted by them. Let's get these gifts. Gifts. I hate having to collect things. It's so stupid. And thank you. No, that's what I literally tweeted at them. I was like, AMC, I understand, like, you don't want copyright. I understand people are just banking off your content, but it's like when people are reacting to it or breaking down the trailer or talking about it and showing a picture of it,
It looks like it was such a
it's
nice
free.
present.
It's free press, and then it's like, don't you want the YouTube community talking
Jack.
about it? And then yeah, it's very strange to me. And then, but it's like, yeah, like I said, it's not like the end of the world, but compared to my other ones, yeah, like yeah, Under the Sea was in my last whatchamacallit stream, so it's like copyright claim, got it. But then on my Interview with a Vampire stuff, there's a giant yellow triangle with an exclamation point in it that says you've been hit with a well, it doesn't say you've been hit, it says this has been wait, where is it? Reported copyright claim. And it's like the other ones don't say reported. Partially blocked. This video contains copyrighted material. As a result, it has been blocked in some countries and or regions. To resolve restrictions, please visit Creator Studio on the web. And it's like, okay, well, I'm on Creator Studio, but on my phone, so I guess I'd have to get on my laptop, but... And you can see who did it, but I'm like... I guess the partially blocked part is why I have the little triangle thing. But it's like, that's shitty. So the copyrighted ones that don't have that aren't blocked partially, but that one is blocked partially. And every time I talk about Interview with a Vampire, it does that. Oh, Nintendo will come for you no matter what. They will hammer you. And I don't even play Nintendo as much. And I know that. Like, my one buddy was man, I'm worried that I swear to God, like, Nintendo's got people all over the place just listening. I have an acquaintance who was 3D printing Switch holders, and they looked like a certain Nintendo property, and I was like, be careful, bud, because they will they'll come for you, and they don't care. Because my one buddy, she makes cakes. Hobart, oh, not my little foot. What is this? Don't touch my little foot. I've had that for years. But my one buddy bakes cakes out of her house. And like Among Us, they liked her Instagram picture of it, and she was scared. She's like, are they gonna hit me with, like, are they gonna try to sue? And I was like, no. I go, do you know how bad it would look if a giant company tried to sue an at-home baker during the pandemic? Like, you have your license and everything. Like, I get it, you shouldn't just straight up do the design, but it's whatever. But they were really, really cool about it, and they were like, oh my god, we love this. But then somebody wanted something Nintendo, and I told her, I was like, don't, I said, change the color, change something. I was like, cause they don't give a shit. I was like, Nintendo will come for anybody. They don't care who it is. I was like, other ones you might be able to be like, come on, I'm just a tiny little baker. I go, but Nintendo don't give a fuck. Okay. So now what, Santa? Oh, thanks. Hey, we have access here. VIP, Santa, rules. What am I doing? Okay, it's 5:30. Cool. Let's just do it. Yeah, no, yeah, like, even people, like, and I understand you shouldn't be doing, like, illegal, what is happening here? Which ones are gifts? Oh. Oh. Oh, good, we got it. No, they're wild, but I know that they had, like, secret people going into, Super Smash Bros. Tournaments that were like illegally being held
I'll
online,
take care of the rest.
and like really coming for these people. And it's like, these people don't have, like, what are you trying to get? Like, yeah, shut it down. That's your right. But man, you really gotta really come for these people that hard? Like, they're nuts.
Where do you think we ought to leave them?
Are you gonna let Sora be Santa?
I know a good spot. Whenever you're ready, just say the word.
I'm back.
Oh, great. Good. Here, you and Pooh should get together to destroy your hometowns. Oh, I love Jax. That's what I mean. I keep saying this. Billy Zane didn't come back. Because he was Ansem, Seeker of Darkness. Great performance. I love it. It's creepy. Billy Zane doesn't come back, but we have Christopher Lee, Saruman himself, Chris Sarandon, Gilbert Gottfried, Haley Joel Osment. This is a stacked voice cast, and Billy Zane was too good to come back? You serious? I can't believe that. And I'm like, and it's because I love the performance, and then it was like, oh, he doesn't do sequels, and I'm like, are you serious? That's your reason? It's bullshit.
I've got it all figured out.
You do.
Of course.
Exactly.
And I also have a wonderful idea. If we catch the thief for you, I would be honored to deliver.
A lot of people don't do Kingdom Hearts with the music or the dialogue because of it. I mean, I'm not monetized, so I don't really care. Oh, is this when we gotta ride a train or something? What is happening? Jesus.
It's not me, Donald. Patience, friends. George, was that you?
How come we have to be the bait?
Good plan, eh? Ouch!
Not really. I'm stuck in a box with you guys. Oh, I don't remember this. I lied. I like this design, though. We really are hitting the point in the game where, like, I haven't played Kingdom Hearts 2. Kingdom Hearts 1 I played because I had never streamed on YouTube. I was testing it out, and I know that game like the back of my hand. 2, I have not played all the way through since probably 2008.
Gotcha.
So, I'm hitting the point in the game where I'm like, I don't remember none of this.
Dr. Finkelstein's experiment did it.
Oh, Dr. Finkelstein, you know. That son of a bitch. Treat Sally like shit. And he's in Tombstone. Which I always forget about. Light him up, Donald. Exactly. Dude, I watched Tombstone the other night, well, like probably 2 months ago when I couldn't sleep. It's so good. It really is. God damn. Wait. Wait. What's happening here? Oh, what is that? Come on, Donald. Let's go. God, these people in Christmas Town are probably terrified. They're probably like, dear God, what is going on outside? Man, he's so good as Doc Holliday, and honestly, I thought I knew he was. I couldn't remember. The last time I watched Tombstone, but prior to a couple months ago, was in the hospital a few years ago, and I remember I was all doped up, And I remember I was just crying through the whole thing.
Naturally.
But I think that was the drugs.
I just can't figure out why the doctor.
God, I probably shouldn't have said that word either. Something's gonna get. I got banned on TikTok, and I don't even know why. But I was getting reported left, right, and center for nudity on my profile photo.
Dr. Finkelstein.
I was literally streaming this and just recording myself streaming it, like in a hoodie, like in sweatpants, and some person kept trying to go live with me, and I didn't know what that meant. And when I declined it, all of a sudden I got shut down for bullying and harassment. I had a lighter in the background of a video, and they said I was trying to sell drugs. I was like, this is absurd that people can just get, but that just get reported and you do nothing about it. At least on YouTube, you can like dispute it. But yeah, no, TikTok just shut my shit down. They were like, nope, you're banned, you're done. And I was like, okay, cool. So I had to make a new one, and it sucks.
Ho, ho, ho!
Man, we are just getting keyblades up the wazoo.
Interesting. So the puppet wasn't stolen after all. It ran away on its own.
See, now that I played Birth by Sleep and watched 360 or 3 million days over 259 or whatever it is, these words like puppet and dream and everything, I'm starting to think Nomura's a genius. Like, I get there's retcons in this series, but I do think he had a lot of it planned out.
Christmas presents.
Maybe because presents are a way to give your heart to someone special.
Oh, thank God, Sally, the only voice of reason in this entire town.
When you put it that way, I feel sort of bad for it.
Right, no, I'm like, I'll go on there and I'm like, I see a 12-year-old talking about banging her boyfriend, and that's totally fine, apparently. But, God forbid that I don't know whating. I don't know. Like, you can literally go on there and report anybody for anything, and they don't investigate it whatsoever.
What a nice present.
I don't understand.
And that's the thing, too, yeah, some girl popped up on my For You page and, like, pulling the Marilyn Monroe, but, like, her entire dress came up with nothing on underneath, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's like,
No, Sora.
I mean, I'm not going to report you because whatever, because I'm not a snitch, but you can do that. But I don't know what I did, and you don't have to give me a reason, and you just got rid of all my shit. And it's like, I had a lot of people tell me they came to the channel through TikTok.
Wait, what's this? I feel so strange, so very happy.
Jack, that must be Sally's present.
Love?
Really? This wonderful feeling?
Oh my God, how cute is that?
Oh, Sally, you've given me the nicest present in the world, and I've nothing to give you in return. What would you like? Just name it. Absolutely anything.
I never once promoted my OF on there. I always, well, I never said the words. I always said OF. I never, nothing. I'm like, I know the rules of things. Like, I put a lot of time and effort into learning about these platforms, especially, right, I put like 4 years of work into before I started the channel.
Oh.
Oh, thank you. That's awesome. I appreciate that. I really do.
I never gave her a real present
it's because like if you go into, they give you a separate app, and that's why comments bother me too, because it's like you don't know what video sometimes you're responding to a comment on. I don't know. It's a totally separate app. And if you go into you can go into the analytics and see like every little thing of where everything is from, and it's like my top one now is people finding me through YouTube Shorts. And then the other one was links through other things, and then one of them was, the top one was TikTok. Woo! Represent. No, I appreciate it. We have fun. We're small, but we're awesome. And Michigan doesn't get enough respect on its name. Okay, good. We're finally out of here. Not that I don't dislike Halloween Town. God, are we gonna have to gummy ship? I hate gummy shipping. Oh, man. Oh, shit.
What's that?
Oh, do you wanna know what?
Source of the weird reading we picked up before.
We're gonna do this.
And there's something funny about Twilight Town. I'm seeing 2 of them.
Oh god, now we're starting to get into crazy territory.
Huge energy reading, and it's coming from someplace near the town.
I used to,
I don't know
but not so much anymore.
but it sure
I was saying that on
looks like
TikTok, my other one, I was like,
Twilight
people
Town.
don't appreciate Canada enough. Well, I was like, everybody's jumping on this We Love Canada bandwagon. Oh, we're gonna run off to Canada. I was like, Canada don't want your asses, okay? They're our buds, and we've been fucking with them forever, and believe me, they don't want all you running up there, bothering them. They're our nabes, and we appreciate them, and you guys are just now learning to appreciate them, so step off. Man, I remember going to, like, because you can drink at 19, right? Man, I remember, like, the only time I ever went to drink in Canada was when we were all 19, and a bunch of people in my grade, like the cool kids, got, like, a party bus. And the only reason that me and my friend got invited was because they needed enough people to, to make it cheaper. So they didn't really want us there. And, they were so mad at us, like, we were smoking on the back of the bus, which we shouldn't have been doing, but they, like, picked us up in like, a Kroger parking lot and just dropped us off over the border and then brought us back, like, wasted children and left us in a Kroger parking lot again. I'm like, how is this allowed? Oh, God, here we go. I think I'm getting old because I'm starting to get motion sickness from this gummy ship driving. Oh, shit! Tumble and roll, tumble and roll, tumble and roll. Stupid thing. I don't know if I should be shooting at dead center or what. Oh, I needed those. God. And every time I go on vacation, I end up with the Canadians because we understand. It's so funny too because people from other countries will be like, "Are you Canadian?" And I'm like, "No," but then the Canadians are like, "No, they're from Michigan." And I'm like, "Thank you. You understand us." Yeah, no, I guarantee it was probably the worst. Club Voodoo or something. Yeah, that was the only reason that I went. But we used to go, we used to go a couple times a year, me and my mom and my sisters, because Canada's beautiful. My uncle got chased by a moose there. Don't mess with moose, man. People think I'm joking when I say that. I was like, no, a moose will fuck you up. But it was only because his baby was around. His lady and his baby were around, and my uncle was like yelling at his girlfriend, was like, "You dumbass, get to the car!" She was like, "Why? It's so cute!" And he's like, "Cause the dad's around!" And then sure as shit, it charged, the dad showed up, and I was like, "Yep, no, the moose will fuck your day up." And people think I'm joking when I say that. I'm like, no, they're huge, and they will mess you up. And then I feel like people just assume that moose are everywhere all over Canada, and I'm like, that's also not accurate. They're not just walking the streets like dogs. But yes, you could run into one if you're depending on where you're going. My uncle and my dad drove to Alaska through Canada, obviously. And then my great uncle or somebody was in the Canadian military. And I was like, how did that, because my family didn't come over, at least my mom's side, they didn't come over like most immigrants did back in the day, like through Ellis Island. Like my dad's side, the Irish side did from the famine. But my mom's side is actually really interesting. Long story short, they showed up in Newfoundland. And, yeah. So then they came down through Canada, and so a couple of them stayed up there for a long time. What is happening? See, this is what I mean, man. So my uncle took a lot of pride in it. He's like, "You didn't know that your family did this, and that?" And I was like, "No, I didn't." And then he was like, "Yeah, they came over in Newfoundland, stayed there for a minute, and then worked their way down." I should check that out. I wouldn't mind going over to Canada for their Comic-Con. I'm mad at Motor City Comic-Con. I'm telling you, it just irritates me because I'm so small. But my friend is the one who made my logo. And, yeah. I checked, I promise, I checked every single year Motor City Comic-Con happened. And I checked their logo. And it was never what it is now. Until 6 months after my channel came out with my logo, and I'm telling you, they are almost identical. Like, people were shocked when I was like, what is this? I was like, are you serious right now? Like, little old me? Pissed. Yeah. I was just, oh man, I had so much happen in the past couple months, and then I can't believe, like, a couple people are trying to be nice and get my job back because they're like, this is absurd. Like, any boss that hears about it, they're like, this is absurd. How are they going to do this to you? And I was like, I don't know. I don't know how you fire somebody after 10 years for going to a funeral for essentially their dad. Like, and all I asked for was, can I have 2 days to set up the funeral and I'll be back next week? And they were like, no, if you do that, you're terminated. And I'm like, what? And I wasn't about to miss it. So, yeah, a couple people are fighting for me to get it back, but I was like, dude, it's okay. Fine. I was like, I'll make it work. It is what it is. But right around during all of this happening was when Motor City Comic-Con was happening. But I know they're having another one in October, and my one buddy wants to go, but I'm like, man, they stole my logo. So I'm a little salty. Well, yeah, they did fuck all, but that's the thing too, is the union told me last year they wish they could get rid of me and they wish they could terminate me because I had an issue happen with somebody at work following me home, doing scary stuff. I'm not, and that's the thing too, like, I work in a factory for 10 years, since I was 19 years old. I understand the difference between someone calling me sweetheart. I know when someone's being a creep and when someone's just, that's how they are, you know? Like, there were people that would come up and hug me and kiss me on the cheek sometimes. It's like, I don't think that's sexual harassment, but it's because I'm close with them or whoever. Like, I know it's not creepy. This was creepy, and it started getting scary, and then he gave my address out, and then he was calling people's wives and saying that I was having affairs with their husbands. It was really bad, and it was really scary, especially when I come out of my house at 3 in the morning and you're out in front of it, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I told my work, and they said it was my fault. They said it was my fault, and I was like, what? And then I told them that, mind you, I started reporting it in 2018. I officially reported it to the company in 2019, and they didn't even talk to me about it till 2020. And then I was like, okay. And then after they like started threatening me, I was like, so you're blaming me for this guy following me home? And then they were like, they got all pissed because I was schooling them essentially, and I was like, this isn't right to do to somebody, even if I was sleeping around with everybody, which I'm not. It doesn't give somebody the right to do crimes and stalk people and threaten them. Like, that's not okay. And ever since then, and when I threatened to get a lawyer, they started gunning for me. And they straight up said to my face, I was in tears begging them. I was like, I don't know why you guys are trying to make my life so hard. And they were like, we wish we could terminate you. It's voluntary to work here. The door's right there. And that was last year. And then ever since then, they have gone out of their way to make my life a living hell at my job. Except the bosses. My union and the labor department are the ones that do it. And then they essentially used my uncle passing away as a way to get rid of me.
Let him grow up.
And it sucks. Sorry to go all long-winded. But yeah, no, that's what they did. But they were more mad and salty because instead of doing the right thing and just going, yeah, let's do right by this girl. Because that's what I told them. I was like, I didn't want to get a lawyer. I was like, you guys threatened me legally. So I went and got a lawyer. And I was like, I just want to do my job and be left alone.
I found a trick to it. Here, let me show you.
Right. Oh man, it got to the point where the president blocked me last year. I begged everybody. I went to health and safety. I went to everybody. I was like, somebody just get this guy away from me. Because normally what happens is they go, who has more seniority? Okay, move the person with less seniority. I was there 10 years. I'm like one of 3 people that was allowed to do specific repairs on F-150s and Raptors. And they were like, yeah, fuck this girl. Well, it was because they didn't want to get sued. And that's the thing too. But now a couple of really big bosses found out, and they called me the other day, and they were like, "Why?" They were like, "Are you serious?" They were like, "No, we need you." And I was like, "Well, go talk to the union. Go talk to the UAW, who told me it was my fault that I was being followed home by this guy threatening my family." Like, oh, and mind you, the guy threatening me was an ex-cop who still carries his badge and went to prison for beating the shit out of, putting 2 women in a coma, and in the court transcript was laughing. He got kicked off his first team at Ford Motor Company for sexually harassing and groping women, and then got put on my team, and nobody told us that or anything. And I was like, nobody's gonna tell us that? And then all of a sudden, weird stuff started happening with me. He groped another girl, like, and we all were like, and I was like, he's outside of my house at night, like, it's scary. And I was like, can you guys do something about this? And they were like, nope, it's your fault. And it's not funny, but it's one of those things where you just have to laugh. Otherwise, it's horrifying. And that's why they were so keen to get rid of me, because it was like there was so much evidence of the company knew, and the union knew, and everybody knew. And I said off rip, I was like, I don't blame Ford Motor Company.
Definitely heartless.
I don't think it's Ford's fault at all. I go, it's the union and my steward and this labor department who actively, oh, this is also what they said, that I was just an angry little white girl who was making all of this up, and that I intimidated my entire team to make up stories to tell the labor department. Like I said, I had witnesses, I had text messages, I had everything. I had 3 folders I showed them of evidence, and they were like, nope, you're the problem. And I was like, I'm trying to tell you, this guy, if it's not me, some other girl's gonna end up dead in this parking lot. Like, that's just what's gonna happen.
Wait,
and then when he showed us, and that's the thing too, like, I never had an issue with this man in the very beginning, and he showed us his badge and was like, yeah, I carry this just in case I get pulled over to get myself out of trouble. So it's like sitting in front of my house being a creep.
We can handle a little danger.
He has his badge on him. He's just gonna tell them some bullshit. Like, it's scary.
I guess you're right. You could be just what the
But they said it was my fault. And so then, yeah, and then a few months went by. They made my life a living hell. And then, yeah, after my uncle passed, they were like,
when our last king, Mufasa,
they were like, yep, you're terminated for not coming to work. And I was like, are you kidding me? Because you're still sending me paperwork to fill out after you said I was fired. So how does this make any sense?
We can't just go around knocking kings off their thrones.
But yeah, sorry to go on my tangent about Ford Motor Company and the UAW being absolute trash to women, and they're trash to everybody. They are a joke. And the sad part is some people try to do good.
Still,
but
I'd like to see the Pridelands. So you guys don't mind
it's so corrupt
do you?
that. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it, because he was like my best friend, and it wasn't like, I don't want to say planned, but it was very abrupt.
She's gonna go on ahead and tell the other
he's the one who raised me. Like, my dad died when I was 6. That's my dad. That was my dad. And my union steward knew that. And I was on the line crying all night long, still doing my job. And then I went to the hospital and held his hand. And then he passed after a 12-hour shift. And I was like, hey, I won't be in tonight. This is what happened. And I took a picture of the hospital clock. And they told me, no, you better be here or you're going to be terminated. And I'm like, this is, like, cruel. Like, this is beyond cruel to do to somebody. Like, and then that's when I was just like, nah, they're setting me up. This is a setup. But so much shit goes on there. It's crazy. And that's, like I said, these bosses that are finding out now, they're like, no, hell no, we need Abby back in this plant. And I'm like, yeah, because I'm one of the only ones who actually cares about the product and is good at it. But, yeah. They just got, they told me, because, mind you, there's like not 18, I don't want to say the wrong thing and get in trouble one day. But there was like 6, I want to say, allegedly 6, lawsuits against, I know there's at least 2 for sure, that were in litigation. Oh my god, that's Goofy, I thought he was a Heartless. That are in litigation when I reported my shit for 2 other women that were the same age as me, that worked at the same plant as me, in the same area as me, on different shifts, that reported not just harassment, but assault from a team leader, and one from somebody else, and they did the same exact thing to them. and now she's in, or at the time she was in the middle of suing. And so I was like, is this why you guys are trying to get rid of me so hard? Is this why, like, it's like, you'd think they'd take me seriously. And I have it all. Like, I sent emails to the company. I was like, hey, just so you know, they told me I wasn't allowed to talk to HR. That was for management, that I had labor and the union, and I wasn't allowed to talk to HR, and I ended up finding out that was a lie. Yeah, no, the union is not good. And they embezzled all our money. Like, they took all, for years, every dollar that I put into the union was being stolen, and it was all over the news, and nobody talked about it. Like, this dude was running through his yard like Tony Soprano, shoving money in his fucking robe, and we all find out that he's, whatchamacallit, he's buying Ferraris and upgrading his home. And it's all over the news, and literally nobody makes a statement, nobody does nothing. Nobody does anything about it, like, and it was shocking. But yeah, no, I begged everybody for help, and now that management, who should be the enemy, is finding out, they're like, no, like, we'll call you in a couple days, and I'm like, man, I don't even know if I want to come back. Because this is hell on earth, and it's only getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Like, we never had a shutdown. We worked through the whole pandemic. I had 4 friends die. Like, who wants to work somewhere where they do that to you? Like, and they don't care. And it's like, I get it. Nobody cares. But when you have people dying that are 30 years old all around you, and your union rep and nobody even comes down and says, like, hey, sorry, guys. I know it might be kind of hard for you guys. Like, we had a lockdown for a week, and then we were right back in that plant with 2,000 people with 3 turnstiles. So we had 3 doorways that 2,000 people were going through every 12 hours. So, what, 4,000 a day? And we never had no cleaning, no nothing. What is it? There's COVID outbreaks all day, and I don't have to say allegedly because I watched it happen. I watched that go down, and I watched them say, "Don't tell anybody," because we can't get shut down. Don't tell anybody. Don't tell anybody you have COVID. We'll cover it up. Oh yeah, no. And when I started in 2013, it was great. It was it was hard. Yeah, working in a factory ain't easy. It's hard, but it wasn't this. It wasn't, bosses are trained not to look you in the eye when they speak to you. That's what they're told now. They don't look us in the eye when they talk to us. Yeah, it's like we were wearing the mask, which I didn't mind, but then we had our safety glass on, so you were overheating, and like your glasses would fog up, and it's like I'm working with like 2,000-pound fucking racks and stuff. Like, I can really hurt myself if I can't see and shit. Like, I bashed my leg open and was bleeding everywhere, and they were just writing people up, firing them if they had their glasses off, if they had their mask pulled down. And it's like, man, we're overheating, we can't see. But yeah, no, there were COVID outbreaks left, right, and center. And like I said, I can attest to that because I watched it happen, and it happened to my friends, and it happened to my team. And they said that was fine, or they said don't tell anybody, and like, or abuse this outside of there being actual COVID outbreaks. This is what I was told when I was really sick with the flu. I had 103-degree fever, and they told me that I couldn't call off, and it wasn't COVID, it was just a flu, and, yeah, they, I might still have the text, not the union, but health and safety texted me back, and they said, just lie. They said, just lie and say it's COVID, so that you can have 2 weeks off. And I was like, I really don't want the 2 weeks, man. Like, I want to come back to work once I feel better. I just need a couple days. It's just a flu, they said. And he was like, well, no, just. And this is what our union and our labor department, or not labor, our union and our health and safety department were telling us, lie. Lie and abuse the COVID system so that you can have 2 weeks off. And people were doing that left, right, and center too. And it was like, it was absurd. It still is, and I feel bad. And it was just, and it used to not be like this. Look at how bad Pete looks.
And Pete.
Oh yeah, the glasses fogging up was the worst. And then they really tried coming at me for that shit, and I was like, man, step off. The only when me and somebody else were running line 2 was the only time ever in Ford Motor Company history that there was a 98% accuracy rate in the history of the company. That should I have awards. I have fucking quality awards up the wazoo. Nope. Fire her. Fire her for going to essentially her dad's funeral for 2 days. You pieces of shit. And that's what I mean. I'm like, it's crazy. And I've always said that. I was like, this will die. We are the last of a dying breed that will be able to make a living out of working in a factory because they just want to bring in TPTs, pay them $15 an hour, run them into the dirt for 2 years, have them quit and bring in more. And guess what? None of them give a shit about the quality of the vehicle. And all the people that do care are getting fired. Hey, what's up? We're just complaining about work. Oh no, they did that to us too. They did that to us too. But that was the thing. When I did it, I wasn't being paid. With us, you only got paid if you could prove you had it. And that's why I was like, I want to come back to work. 2, I don't have COVID. And my union was the one telling me, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Lie, lie, lie. And I'm like, okay. And then, man, it's shocking. They don't do shit. They don't do a goddamn... And I understand that the union's always been corrupt, but they don't do a goddamn... Like, I watched them try to make people sign off on doing, like, straight-up dangerous-ass shit. And they were like, can you do all this by hand with this 25-pound part 700 times? And all this shit? And it's like, no. And the union's like, sign it. And I was like, I came down on the line. I was like, don't sign that shit. I was like, straight up, don't sign that. That's dangerous. I was there one time when someone got decapitated. And they said that this is how bad it is. Someone got decapitated, an engine fell off, a chain broke in chassis, and an engine fell, and someone got decapitated. And they said that because if you pass away on Ford property, they have to pay your family more money, right? This man got decapitated, and they said that he did not die on Ford property. He died off of Ford property, so that they wouldn't have to pay the family as much money. So it's like... It's wild. It's just crazy.
Let me guess.
But yeah, no, they don't do a goddamn thing. But you'd think like basic, decent things, like, hey, this guy's stalking me and following me home and telling me that I deserve to be assaulted, and he's been to jail for killing people. You might want to take that seriously. But nope. I don't know why they did it. I love The Lion King, but I always thought this was a strange choice for a level. Well, that's funny. I made F-150s and Raptors for 10 years. I was a team leader and a repairman. And it's like, and a tag relief. And it's like, man. It's just, it's crazy. Like, my one buddy texted me the other day, he's like, tell me why they called me down to labor, and they kept talking to me about my brother, and I had to tell them I don't have a brother. And they were like, what? And it's like, they don't even know who they're talking to, who's doing what. They have no clue. And that's totally separate from management. So now management is finding out that I'm fired, and they're like, what the fuck?
I guess Rafiki was right.
I guess so. What? But no, it's just wild. It's a joke.
Here, I'll show you
I mean, the union was created by the mafia.
You can do it.
So it's like, I understand that it's corrupt as hell. I get it. I'm not stupid. But like I said, it's crazy how, like, one time I walked in and they didn't know I was in the room. Oh, we just passed Nightmare Before Christmas. But, no, yeah, one time I walked into the room and the union didn't know I was in there. And I heard them just, like, this one girl had walked out after me. And she was, I don't know, at the time I was probably, like, I'm 29 now, and she was probably, like, 21. I was probably, like, this was a couple years ago. But she was younger. And, they didn't know I walked in the door after she walked out. And 4 grown-ass men were just shit-talking this girl for being 21 years old, just going in on her with people from the labor department, just straight up making fun of her. And I was like, and they looked so shook because it's like, you can't do that. And I'm like, okay, so not only do you guys openly say you're not going to help men because you don't want to bang them, and you don't grope them. Now you're just straight up saying that you're not going to help this girl because of her age, like this, and it happens all the time, and it's just, and it's crazy. Oh, ours got raided by the feds. My workplace had the feds investigating it for months, and they tried to act like that wasn't happening. And then the union's what's it called, Black Lake or something? It's something like that. You can see it on the news of our international president or whatever literally shoving money in his robe, running through his yard. And then they have all, like, the expenses. And the funniest thing my one buddy Omari said, we were all on the line talking about it, I was like, yeah, are we all going to talk about how we're getting robbed? How every dollar I put into this was being taken for Ferraris and hookers? Like, let's be real. And, and somebody said something like, what is the union good at? And my buddy Omari turned around and he goes, shooting dice upstairs and writing fake checks. And I was just like, that is the most accurate statement I've ever heard. That's my favorite, is when they come in and pretend like they're protecting people. Like, they set you up. This is like when you start somewhere like a factory, this is what they do. They go, you'll have some minuscule thing happen. Labor or management will scare the shit out of you and go, oh, you're gonna be in so much trouble for this stupid little thing like being tardy or whatever. And they scare the shit out of you. Well, then they talk to the union without your knowledge. Well, then they call you down. And then all of a sudden your union rep shows up like, oh, well, can't we do this, this, and this for them and help them out and look out and this and that? And then they're like, oh, I guess so. Like, they didn't already have that whole ass conversation before you got there. So then you, the new person, think like, oh my God, this person really helped me. But then you find out after a couple years, they ain't helping you. They ain't helping you. They want votes and they want to sit around and do fuck all. Are you? Yeah. I want to rewatch all of American Horror Story because I kind of got lost.
It is time.
After, not lost, but I stopped watching after,
It must be Simba.
Was it the
Sora,
cult one?
Hurry!
Wait up.
Maybe it was the cult one. Wait, what's happening? I'm supposed to go live with Movie Lovers Unite at 8. Oh, hell yeah. Excuse me, guys. Okay. Alright, no, at 8 o'clock I gotta do that, but I think next week we're gonna do some stuff too, together, so that should be fun. But yeah, no, the union's a joke, don't trust them. And then it sucks for the good people. It does. It really sucks for the people that, like, that's what happens. The good ones in the union get, like, mean girled out. And then their hands are tied and they can't. I keep thinking Goofy's a Heartless. And then they can't do anything because all the other people will ostracize them or blackmail them or whatever. Because that's just what they do. I swear to God, one of my greatest freakouts of all, well, it wasn't even a freakout, one of my best of all time was when my union rep came to the floor and my team really needed help, like someone didn't get their pay for like a month, and I was like, what? And I was pissed about it, because it's like, you've been coming to work every day and you didn't get paid for a month, and they're blaming you. Okay, you're an idiot. This is stupidity. So then, my union rep finally comes to the floor. And it wasn't even for that. And like, mind you, like 4 people on my team needed help, which are all men, all different races, but they all had been asking for our union rep's help, and he hadn't talked to them, and this was going on for days, and he finally shows up, so I'm thinking he's there to help the people that I know need help. Nope. He was coming to help some random girl who is new with a fat ass, and so I had finally had it, and I was like, now mind you, I'm screaming this on the side of the line. I was like, you're real quick to run down to the floor to help any girl with a fat ass that you think will get with you that doesn't want, but you won't help anybody who actually needs you and has been here for more than a year. And everybody was like, oh my God. And then he's like, that's not true. And this is a grown-ass man. And I was like, no, that's true. I was like, that's facts. I was like, you're real quick to come down here and help some girl that you think will sleep with you, but you ain't helping nobody that's been here for years and voted for you. And he was so fucking mad, but everybody knew it was true. And mind you, there's like 400 people around. That was a good one. Because you just get sick of it. You're just like, man. And then they treat you like shit because you spit facts at them. And that's the thing too, is like, I don't have any nepotism life going on there. Like, I was the only one in my family. I applied through Michigan Works. I don't have anybody there to ask for help. Oh, the spin-off series. Oh, there's gonna be a spin-off series? Dear God, I need to catch up with all of the... Why do they have these heartless fucking like Donald and Goofy? I don't really like that. But I didn't know there was a full-blown spin-off series. That'll be good. My one buddy loves it. He's always like, aren't you caught up on it? And I'm like, no, dude, I'm sorry. Oh shit, it's Simba. Oh yeah, I forgot we know Simba from the summons.
Simba!
But yeah, moral of the story, don't trust unions,
It's me.
unless they're not corrupt as
Sora.
shit.
Donald and Goofy are here too.
Pooh Bear is a menace to his community. We're gonna do him.
Sora.
Oh
Donald,
man, is that Matthew
Goofy.
Broderick? No, I don't think it is. Either way, this is a stacked voice cast.
What happened to you?
Help, Simba! Help! She's gonna eat us!
Timon! Pumbaa! Something must have happened in the jungle. I have to go help my friends. Okay, we'll back you up.
Okay. Alright, we still got a little bit. We'll at least finish the Pridelands. I like the design of these chests. Both. Well, I kind of got away from carts for a minute. Only because, I don't know, I was lazy, but speaking of... Oh god, not more! No, I don't want to deal with Winnie the Pooh. But, see, that's the thing, I was so used to just everybody around me having it, and now I'm not around them, so I keep forgetting to pick it up. Okay, we are gonna need some stuff, because I feel like this level is harder than... Oh, what is this? I don't know, but I want it. We got that one. Okay, I want that too, just to have it. Alright. Okay. And Sora looks so much like Kovu. Man, we just got through the Little Mermaid section last night. I forgot I had to run to the store because I had to turn my car in, so so yeah. So I was like, oh shit, I gotta run around, and I already started the stream.
Simba,
And then I was like, man,
wait.
you wanna know what? We're just gonna crank out this dumbass rhythm game real quick.
It's Nala. Don't you recognize her?
No, I haven't seen her since I was an infant.
Nala? It's me, Simba.
Cool.
Simba! You are alive!
That would be really traumatizing. If you really thought somebody was gone like that and then they popped up.
Hey, what's going on here?
Don't worry. They're all friends of mine.
Don't worry.
So that means nobody's planning to eat anybody else for lunch, right? Are you sure they don't want to eat me? What kind of pig?
We won't, but
That is
you
funny.
are a pig, right?
Call me Mr. Pig.
Could you guys excuse us for a few minutes?
Why am I not surprised?
Simba,
I'm
you've
trying to
got
see-
come back to Pride Rock. I thought Sora might be able to help. But you're the only one who can save us from Scar.
I can't go back.
Why?
Hakuna Matata. It's something I learned out here. Sometimes bad things happen, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Simba?
Hakuna
Matata!
Hakuna
Matata!
Oh my god, this is adorable. Also, I have new Tifa photos on my OF. Yeah, Zach Braff, the guy from Scrubs, he's Chicken Little, the summon. Chicken Little's only a summon, and Zach Braff agreed to do that? Like, what? That's what I mean. But Billy Zane was too good for this. Gilbert Godfrey, rest in peace. Oh my god, Rafiki, Robert Guillaume, he did Rafiki. That's the original voice actor. James Earl Jones, oh, it's archive sound, so they just used clips from the movie. But still. Angela Lansbury, Mrs. Potts, Murder, She Wrote. Cheech Marin. Pat Morita, Mr. Miyagi. And then that's not even mentioning Haley Joel Osment, David Gallagher, Hayden Panettiere, and Jesse McCartney, and Christopher effing Lee. Like, come on. And Billy Zane couldn't come back? That's such bullshit. Do we have a stronger Keyblade? What happened? Yeah, let's take... Oh, is it? Whatever. Oh yeah, I'm on there. It's fun, I have all my costumes and stuff, it's cool. I don't want to give nobody no mega potion yet. Come on now. Okay, let's... Donald, Donald, you don't waste them as much, but Goofy, you really just throw them out there like it ain't no thing, and it's really annoying. So I'm only giving you 2. Simba, talk to me, bud. I'm so blind. Is that a UK flag? Yeah, I got my Harley Quinn one, I have a Tifa Lockhart one, I have a Sailor Moon one, what else? And then just a bunch of other random fun stuff.
My father's dead, and it's
but I'm not allowed to promote it on here, so...
My fault.
Somebody said...
I can't go back.
Oh my god.
It won't change anything.
This scene hits so hard, personally. Oh my god, stop!
Look at the stars. The great kingdoms of the past look down on us from those stars.
I heard it's great. I heard that the HBO show is good.
Just remember that those kings will always be there to guide you. And so will I.
Oh my god.
Father, are you there?
Simba, you have forgotten who you are. You must take your place in the circle of life.
You know what's wild is that they thought that the Lion King...
I'm not who I used to be.
The Lion King was like the B team at Disney. What's up, England? UK? I don't know what you prefer. But the Lion King was like the B team of Disney, and Pocahontas was like the A team because they thought that would do better. And well, they ended up being very wrong.
I'm going back
but not only
to face
that,
my past.
you know how like
use your help.
What's his name?
He really is
Phil Collins does like the entire soundtrack for Tarzan. Elton John was like the first one to start that, and they said like Elton John was like just walked in one day and was like, "Hey, by the way, mind if I do your Lion Hamlet movie soundtrack?" And they were like, "Yeah, Elton John, go do it up." And it's like, so he was the one who started that, was Elton John, and I stand by this. Can You Feel the Love Tonight? Like, the full Elton John version is one of the most profound, beautiful songs of all time. And I just think it's really interesting that, like, Elton John and the Lion King were the ones to, like, kick off that way of Disney doing that. And it's just really interesting to me. And especially when they were like, yeah, this won't do as good. So let's just throw our, like, B team animators at it, and then we'll have all our A team working on Pocahontas. And then they were like, nope. Just ended up blowing them out the water. Alright, where are we going? I feel like I move real fast as this lion cub. Kick his ass, Seabass! Okay, whatever, we'll just come back for all these things later. I swear the greatest thing Kingdom Hearts 2 did was allow you to open up chests during battle. Whoa, whoa, whoa. God, Sora really runs quick as this little lion. Speaking of Elton John, my friend just, like, he builds, like, sets for festivals and stuff. And he just built the Elton John one at Comerica Park. I keep forgetting that not everybody's from Michigan. And he was like, man, besides, like, the big festivals and stuff like that, he's like, this was, like, the most elaborate, cool set ever. And I was like, oh, I bet, it's Elton John, man. Yeah, he's touring. He was just in Detroit. Yeah, this is great tech. I think Elton John was last week. But no, I wish I would have went. I think my buddy went, but Elton John's one of those people that I forget, like, how much he can do and how much he did. And another person I'm like that with, and I'm always just like in awe of them, is Prince. Like, it's shocking, like, how much he could do and how talented that man was, and how he was, like, really fighting for, like, because you remember how they made him seem, like, crazy and shit, and then I look back on it now, and especially now, the music industry is so fucked up with how they treat artists and contracts and stuff, and it's like, Prince was really trying to be like, man, get the fuck out of that shit. Get shit under your own name. And they just tried to make it seem like he was such a dick, and it's like, no, he was trying to tell you something important, but besides that, just talent-wise, it blows my mind. And then I forget how much he did. It's like, oh wait, you were on Batman 1989 soundtrack when Jack Nicholson walks to the museum messing it up, and it's awesome. Your uncle for this? Raspberry Beret is one of my favorite songs of all time. But there's so much more than that. Oh man, the Rolling Stones are constantly playing in my house. My mom is a Rolling Stones fanatic. My dad was a Who fanatic, so I listened to both. But man, Exile on Main Street, jammies. All right, here we go.
You're alive.
This kingdom doesn't belong to you.
Simba's
oh shit! What time is it?
King.
The choice is yours, Scar. Either step down or fight.
Must this all end in violence?
That's the other thing too. They use like direct quotes from the movies, so it's like. But like I said, they don't even hit me with copyright as hard as AMC does.
Put the past behind me.
But what about your faithful subjects? Have they?
Simba,
oh, they are.
What's he talking about?
Go on. Tell them who's responsible for Mufasa's death.
I'm very lucky. Like my mom knows Marvel better than I do. I swear to God, I'm not even kidding when I say that. I'm not joking, I'm dead serious.
If it weren't for you, Mufasa would still be alive. Do you deny
Also, this is a horrifying scene in the movie. But next time you like have some time, sit down and watch The Lion King, like in the dark, without your, like, pay attention to it. It's like, some of those scenes are like, damn.
Now,
And this time Daddy isn't here to save you? Jesus.
I've seen this before. Oh, yes.
Right, and now I'm gonna admit to killing him.
This is just the way your father looked before he died. Here's my little secret. I killed Mufasa.
Murderer! Tell them the truth!
All right, all right. I did it.
Louder!
I killed Mufasa.
Okay, that's a thing too. Tell me another Disney movie where they yell, murderer.
Simba,
You're a
you get
murderer.
Scar. We'll handle these guys.
Excuse me, pardon me, coming through.
Alright, here we go. I don't remember this. I remember fighting Scar on the top of Pride Rock. I don't remember this. Okay, it's just back to the originals. Oh damn, wasn't even worth it. Whatever, we'll sell it later. I guess we do want more magic. Okay. God damn, I hate this. This is the thing that I hate about Kingdom Hearts 2 is like, stop making me have all these objectives in the middle of the battles. Who are that, Pumbaa? Hey man, and don't underestimate a warthog. They'll fuck you up too. And did you know that, another interesting fact, females run the pack of in hyenas in the real world, and that's why Shenzi, voiced by Whoopi Goldberg, is a female that they listen to. Thought that was very interesting. Boom. No, yeah, I just have the PS4. I don't really play, I quit playing first-person shooters a long time ago, so
He went up there.
I don't really, like, stay up to date with everything, and then I was like, oh, do you want to know what? It'll be fun to try and stream something, and so I was just streaming, like, my favesies. But I want to get a PC, but, yeah, I gotta figure things out first. What's up, Nala? Okay, is there a... Okay, whatevs. Alright, it's going down. Meet me at Pride Rock, it's going down. Also, I feel like I keep using early 2000s references throughout all these streams, and people don't know what I'm saying sometimes.
This is his fight, Donald.
Damn! Nice.
You're okay.
Yeah, you didn't see me just murder my uncle?
Oh, that was just a sneak preview. 'cause this ain't over.
Okay, I did not know
by a
Pete was a
long
cat until a couple streams ago. I posted it on Facebook. A ton of people had no idea that Pete was a cat. And you wanna know what I realized? It's Donald Duck, Goofy the dog, Mickey Mouse. We don't call him Pete the cat. I thought he was dog adjacent. Some people thought he was a bear. Some people thought he was other things that were crazy. But if he's a cat, why does he look so bad as a lion?
That's what you think.
God damn, come on, Simba, get out here. What do you got, Simba? Oh, we'll throw you something, I don't know. Okay. Donald, we gotta really fix that. Okay, here we go. Scar is the best villain ever.
I'm here. It's over.
I think Scar gets really hard for some reason. Why do I think that? And I hate that there's no dodge roll. This is so... Wait, can we summon? Oh no. No! Scar, come on. Damn, that was slow, Ab. I'm gonna thunder you right there in a second, dude. I can't do it?
I'm here. Take this.
Crowd roar, let's go.
Yeah.
Oh shit, this was a... Yeah, I remember this now. Ah! Whoa! 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 You're gonna pin me down like that? Jeez. Simba and Donald are really helping each other out, but, you know. Run away, Sora! I don't think there's really anything we can do to do that. Ready? Let's go, Simba. Come on, Simba. Really? I was gonna say, if one of you guys don't use that fucking shit on me.
I'm here. This is it.
Okay, good. There we go. Goodbye. God, I don't like that it makes you wait till the final smack to kill him. God, what time is it? I'm gonna have to get ready for this live. Okay, 6:30. Perfect timing. We get through Pride Rock. God, I had so much fun, you guys. Sorry for complaining about the Union and their trash, but don't trust the UAW. They'll ruin your life and send people to your house. But I'm gonna go live with Movie Lovers Unite about the Marilyn Monroe movie trailer. We're gonna react to that at 8, so I need to get ready and whatnot. And yeah, thanks for stopping by the stream. This was super fun. But we're gonna see Simba take his kingdom back. I just have fun doing this, and I don't know if people like hate it, because it's not like what I normally do. But I don't know, it's just nice to do, like, I don't know, it's just fun. It's just a good time. Thanks, Dad, for your approval. Appreciate it. I love this design that happens when Sora jumps around and the clouds pop up. It's really cool. Penguin! Penguin gang for life. Hell yeah. Oh, Gibbigan.
Hey! What's with the light show?
We have to say goodbye for a little while.
I'll go tell Simba. Oh, he's probably busy. Just tell him we'll be back soon.
Oh, that's right. He's king now. He's gonna be so busy, he'll probably forget about his two best buddies.
Well, you always got Hakuna Matata, right?
Yes, so.
What do you? Well, I mean, I'm going live with Movie Lovers Unite about Marilyn Monroe, but do you mean this?
Who we are? One look at you, and you're a pig roast.
That's Mr. Pig Roast.
Same thing. And I'm not sticking around to be anybody's pork dinner.
Boomba.
You can never forget your true buddies.
God, I've been meaning to go there. Man. Okay. Let's just do this for now, and then when we come back, we'll do the Coliseum and whatnot. Hey, should we finish Winnie the Pooh, actually? Oh, thank you! That was super fun yesterday. We talked all about phase 5 and phase 6 and what we're excited about. I'm gonna try and record with Mom, but it's just hard when she like works all day and then has the kids here, and then it's like I help too, but I'm still trying to get on a normal people's schedule, so it's just hard. But so yeah, but I did finally like clean the whole loft out, so now we can record in peace without it being a mess where it bothers me. But is this where we say goodbye finally? Yeah. But I want her to come on because she's got stuff. She's really excited for the final season of The Walking Dead. Like, and I'm excited, but it was like, man, you got so sluggish to me for some of it that I don't know. And I don't know. What happened to the Rick movie? I thought there was going to be a Rick movie. Excuse me, I didn't mean to do that. I always forget that I'm on a microphone. What's up, Owl? You know-it-all jerk. No, I'm just kidding. I like Owl. I think he's my favorite. Sora, don't hold back. Just tear it off his face. Who cares if you snap his neck? Because he's been a menace to our entire neighborhood. Okay, fine. We'll finish Pooh Bear, and then I have to go get ready. What is happening? What just... That's it? That was it?
So, what were you doing here?
I still stand by it. 100 Acre Wood in the first game is the best.
Make it so you won't go away.
And yeah, I don't know if I answered this. I'll be streaming Kingdom Hearts 2 later. I'm gonna try not to do it at 3 in the morning.
So you don't go away again?
Pooh. Don't worry. I promise I'll come back and visit you now and then.
Could you make it now and now instead?
Oh my god.
That seems a bit better to me. Sora,
but that is what my union rep also looked like, Pooh Bear. Same exact body shape, Pooh Bear.
I'll always be with you. Right here. You
Oh my
don't have
god,
to go
stop.
anywhere. Just stay here, and you can see me anytime you want.
You mean I just have to stay right here?
Yep, that's all.
Would you promise?
Promise. I promise too.
And so
I might have a
do
problem
Rue
in
and
a
I.
second.
We sure do.
You're welcome to visit us anytime, Sora. Thanks.
After all, I must tell you of my Uncle Albert's adventures at sea. Yes,
Who? Uncle Albert's Adventures at Sea?
Goodbye, Sora. Thanks, Gopher.
If you ever get lonely, just start bouncing
Oh my God, thank God it's right here.
Tigger.
I thought my tablet was missing.
You're leaving?
Yes, I really
Yeah,
have to go.
you don't remember that whole speech we just had about remembering your friends and your hearts?
You'll always be right here.
Thank you. Remember?
Right, Sora?
Yep. God, this is kind of making me sad. I just miss my
And
uncle.
all of you are right here too.
Not to bring down the mood.
See ya.
Okay, I knew where this was. Good, are we done with the 100-Acre Wood? Like, officially now? Did you guys know that Bill Murray was cast in the new Ant-Man? I'm so excited for that. Just the fact that Bill Murray's there. A lot of people think he's going to be the bad guy. Which I think is cool, but... What the hell, man? Alright, okay, I gotta get ready to go live with Movie Lovers Unite, but I'll be back not at 3 in the morning to stream Kingdom Hearts 2. I'm just having funsies with this. Oh, make sure I make a double save because I'm a dope. And I really don't remember a lot of this now, but yeah. Subscribe, comment, share, it really helps me out a lot. Even just copying the link and not posting anywhere helps. I'm on OF. I'm on TikTok, I'm on Instagram, and I'm on all the stuff. But yeah, no, I gotta stop dilly-dallying.